Hi, it's Tony again, and today we're demystifying keypads. Now, we carry a lot of keypads, as you can see. There are two things that people usually consider during keypads. How much is this thing going to cost me, and what will it do? So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with the least expensive one and work our way up in price, talking to you about what they can do. So as you're watching this video, when you get to the first one that says what it can do and you want it to do that, you know that's the lowest price one with that function. So let's get down to the details. All right, here's the LiftMaster model of a keypad. If you look at it and say, hey, this looks like the one on my garage door, you're actually right. This is a garage door opener keypad. Can be used with the LiftMaster because it has the same code. When you drive up to it, you don't immediately recognize it as a keypad, and it causes some confusion. But it is a low price unit. Punch in your code, the gate opens. Pretty simple. All right, next we have our Gatecrafter's keypad. This is sort of nice. The buttons light up when you push them. It has a stainless steel front, plastic sides. This is a basic function keypad. You can program it in. It'll work wirelessly with 318 megahertz. So it'll work wirelessly with GTO and Mighty Mule. It also can be wired to any gate opener that we have. Good low price unit. Looks fairly nice. Next we have the Estate Swing residential keypad. Program it in. What's good about this unit, it talks to the Estate Swing receiver that has 2 channels, so you can do some interesting things with this. For instance, you can have one code that opens up the gate all the time. If you run the other channel through a timer, you can have another code that only opens it up between 9 and 5. And so there are things like that that you can do with this, and you could also have one code open up one gate, and maybe if you have a pedestrian gate with a lock on it, you could have another code unlock the pedestrian gate. So there are some things that you can do with this that you can't do with other ones. It also has a good range, a better range than most of them. All right, next is the GTO, also a Mighty Mule keypad. They're essentially the same. Pretty basic keypad. The buttons do light up when you push them, and it's a plastic housing and plastic front. The one cool feature this one has is it has a program where you can program in a code and it will erase in 7 days. So if you want somebody doing some short-term work on your house, or you're going on vacation, you want somebody to feed your fish, etc., you can use that program code to do that. All right, next we have a LiftMaster keypad. What's cool about this, you can see up here it has a motion sensor in it. So when somebody pulls up, it'll backlight all the keys. So at night when they're pulling up, it makes it really obvious what needs to be done and where to go. Other than that, it's a pretty standard keypad, plastic sides, plastic front, plastic buttons. All right, next is our Estate Swing Professional keypad. This is also used in residential, but it's called Professional because it has an all-metal housing, stainless steel front and stainless steel buttons. Has a light that illuminates the keypad once you press your first button. This particular one communicates with our Estate Swing receiver that has 2 channels. So what's good about this is you can put in one code that'll open up the gate all the time. The other code, you can do a lot of different things with it depending on how you hook up that other channel. You can put in a code that only opens it during daytime hours during the week if you use a timer. You can do some other things with it. So if you have a specific need, this might be something you can use to do that. It is a nice durable keypad. I like it. It looks good. So that's the Estate Swing Professional. All right, next we have a keypad that's pretty unique in our lineup. We have what they call a close proximity card. These are unique cards, and this keypad reads these cards when you place it up next to it. So it reads that this is an authorized card and opens up the gate. This is great for small businesses. Also, you can either use this or a code, or this and a code. So there's some high security features to it. It is a wired only keypad, and it does have a doorbell that can be used to signal that there's somebody at the gate that needs to get in. So this has some unique features that nothing else in our lineup has. It also has a party mode where you can punch in a number or use a specific card and hold the gates open. So those are cool features on this one. Okay. All right, this is probably one of our highest end in appearance and in quality keypads that we have. Some of the really cool features about this, it's backlit all the time. It has a heater in it, so in sub-zero weather, you're not going to freeze up the keypad, so it's not unusable. Has all sorts of functions, and I'm really not going to go into them all right now, because if you have a specific function that you need to do for an advanced keypad, this is something that you have to call and let us know exactly what you want so we can get the correct keypad for you. But it is all metal housing, like I say, backlit all the time. Surface mount, it has tamper resistant lights on the back, so if somebody peels it off, bam, the alarm goes off. You can just hook it up to so many different things. I don't even know them all myself. Sometimes I have to look it up. All right, here's the Millennium Keypad. This was originally brought to the market by Apollo. What's sort of cool about this is it comes in a wired version. It also comes in a lot of wireless versions, and they basically go in and find a remote, take the guts out of it, solder some wires onto it, and hook it up to this. So there's a lot of different receivers and gate openers this could work with. It's pretty big, pretty ugly, but it is a keypad. It works. It'd be a nice commercial situation, and of course, as a key, it opens up to the front, so servicing it, replacing the batteries and stuff like that's a little bit easier. These are metal keys, and yeah, it's a good working keypad. If you need a wireless keypad in a strange frequency, chances are this one will have it. Now we're getting into our true commercial stuff. This is all metal housing, stainless steel front, chrome buttons. This is a wired version here. This wired version, you can basically whack this with a bat a few times. It's meant to be vandal proof, or at least vandal resistant. There are 2 relays in this, so you can do a couple of things with it as far as hooking it up through other devices to cause your gate to either stay open or to have codes that only work during certain times. So in a commercial situation where you think somebody's going to come and try to attack it, this is a good unit for that. All right, this one here is very similar to this one, except for this has a transmitter built on the top. Just so you know, you can actually buy this one with a receiver that looks exactly like this one. So this one would be able to communicate with this one with a receiver on it. So if there's no receiver in your gate opener, you can handle them both at one shot. Otherwise, you're going to have a receiver in your gate opener that communicates with this. What I really like about this, of course, this is wireless. What I really like about it is instead of the logic being in here, where you go, I'm going to push this, this, and this, and it either determines to send a signal or not. This says I'm pushing 1, and the receiver picks that up as 1. I'm pushing at 5, the receiver does that. So no matter what you do here, there is no logic in it. There's nothing that can be figured out by somebody, so they can't bust this off, go into their system, figure out how to make this open your gate and come back and open your gate, because all the logic is built into the receiver. So this makes this a much more secure one than any one that we have because of that feature. GateCrafters.com's customer service reps are experts in gate openers, and accessories. Our knowledgeable staff can guide you in finding which of our accessories finishes your gate opener system with the exact specifications that you want for your property. Feel free to give us a call, browse our website, or chat with any of our representatives. Thank you, and we'll see you next video.